If you ever bought a stage piano and within 10 seconds you thought, oh no, this doesn't feel like what I expected, please mind, you are not alone. And the annoying part is, you can't really learn Keybed feel from specs. You have to play it. So today I've got the Yamaha CP88 next to my Node Piano 5, and I'm doing 3 touch tests that actually matter on stage: self-control, repetition, and fatigue. And I'm going to keep it fair. Same riff, same tempo, same hands, same goal. Also, I made a free one-page decision matrix that sums up the results and tells you who should choose what. It's in description and pinned comment. Quick rule before we start. I'm not here to win for a brand. I'm here to give you something you can trust. So I'm going to do each test on the CP88, then the Node. Then I'll go back again, so it's not just the first impression bias. And I'll tell you what I genuinely feel in real time with no marketing language. Okay, test number 1. We're going to test the pianissimo control. This is the reality in worship and in real gigs. You're not always smashing it. A lot of the time you're trying to sit on the vocals and pads and still feel the control. So here's the test. I'm going to play the same phrase very soft, and I'm listening for 2 things. Do I feel like I can control the sound without jumping? And do I feel like I'm fighting the action just to get a clean expressing soft note? Let's say it. First, the CP88. Next, Node Piano 5. Here's what I'm noticing right now. On the CP88, the soft playing feels very well controlled. On the Node, on the other hand, the soft playing feels like you would require to be more sensitive in your playing. In other words, it requires more refinement and agility and sensitivity from your end as a pianist. And just to be clear, different doesn't mean bad. It means the instrument is encouraging a different style of control. As context, the Yamaha is on standard setting for the touch response, while the Node is on the medium settings. On the keyboard touch is on the setting number 2. Test number 2 is repetition. This is where the action tells the truth, because you can make almost anything sound good on a slow ballad, but when you are repeating notes quickly, the keybed either helps you or it makes you work harder than you should. So here's the test. Same notes repeats, gradually faster, I'm listening for, do the notes trigger consistently? And do I feel like I need to overpress to get the same results? Let's go and test the CP first. Back to the CP88. What I'm noticing, on this action, the reset feels like it will give me a bit more control when I'm repeating notes very fast. However, I feel like it would resist too much compared to the note if I were to play for a long time. So if you're watching this and thinking, I don't play fast runs, trust me, repetition matters in worship too. It's that moment where the band lifts and you are doing octaves or a repeat hook. This test shows you whether you'll feel confident or whether you'll feel like you are wrestling with the keyboard. I'll do it one more time to give you a good comparison between the two. And one more time on the note. Once again on the CP88. My feedback is I feel I'm spending more energy and fighting a bit more with the Yamaha Keybed. It's more resisting than the Nord, so I feel more confident to do the runs on the Nord. This is my personal feeling at this moment. Test number 3, fatigue. Because most of us aren't playing one song, we're playing a full service, a full set, sometimes multiple nights. And if the keyboard makes your hands work harder than they need to, you will feel it. So I'm going to do a simple 2-minute loop. I'll play the same kind of thing you'll actually play live, chords, movements, some dynamics, and then I'll tell you honestly which one I would want under my hands on a long night. Let's go with the CP88 first. honest reaction right now. On the Yamaha CP88, I can recognize my hands feeling tired and not lasting as much as they would on the Nord. On the Nord, my hands feel more relaxed and I feel more confident. Now, it could be because I've also been playing longer Nord recently than the Yamaha. This is where the internet arguments usually miss the point. Some players want a firm piano-like pushback. Some players want something that feels easier over a long set. Personally, I might be part of the latter category. Neither is morally superior, it's just the job you are doing. Personally, I prefer the Nord for longer gigs. Now, one more quick thing, and I'm only doing this because it's honest and it matters for some people. I'm going to turn the piano sound down and let you hear the Keybed noise with the room mic. Because in quiet rooms or when you are practicing at home, this can annoy you, or it can annoy your neighbors or your family members. So let's test the Keybed noise. We'll go with the Yamaha first. Chromatic. Octaves. Chords. Actually, it's quite silent for chords. Let's test the Nord. I'm not going to say which one seems quieter to me. Again, not good or bad, just information, so you don't get surprised after you spend the real money. So let's get closer to the verdict section. So here's how I would think about it. If you are an acoustic leaning player who cares about a solid, confident action feel, you'll likely prefer one of these. If you are playing long worship sets and you want control without fighting the keyboard, you may prefer the Nord Piano 5 Keybed. All Nord Piano series use Fatah Keybed uniquely built for Nord keyboards. My stand is that action and Keybed feel can be subjective. I think it's also a matter of your hand size. My hands are somewhere at the end of the medium size spectrum, and I really found Nord Piano 3 Keybed a great fit and match for my hand size. I could play that Keybed for hours in a row. Nord Piano 5 and 6 Keybed are a touch bigger for my hand size. However, if you have bigger hands, this could potentially fit great for you. Another aspect worth mentioning for the Nord keyboards is that the Nord Electro 7 HP with Kawaii Keybed feels exactly like the Nord Grand 2, which also has a Kawaii Keybed. So Nord does produce keyboards with Kawaii Keybed. However, Electro 7 Keybed feels tighter with less side-to-side movement of the key compared with the Nord Grand 2 Keybed. Some are saying the HP Kawaii Keybed is better than the Fatah's Piano 5 and 6 Keybed. The Kawai action on the HP Keybed in the Nord Electro 7 has the exact same texture and nearly identical overall feel as the Nord Grand 2, which uses a Kawai RH3 modify to have an even weighting across the keybed, not graded. If you've been following this channel, you would have watched the video when I'm going and testing the Nord Stage Piano 4 in the store. That's when I'm playing the Nord Grand 2 as well. For me, the range of that keybed is too small, even smaller than the Yamaha CP88 compared to the Nord Piano 5 and Nord Piano 6, which I'm used to. I compared them. You'll see my reaction in that video. Please take your time and watch it. Personally, I found one of the great sweet spots for me in terms of keybed over all the Nord keyboards, the Nord Stage Piano 4. Nord has had to find a great balance because the Nord Stage 4 is also seeking to cater the organ players as well and the synth player, not just the pianist, but adds the triple sensor for the pianist. So it's a lighter feel than the Nord Piano 5, and probably that's why I like it more. What I'm not going to do is pretend there's one best. There is the best for you, and that's why I made the one-page decision matrix. Is the fastest way to match your playing style to the right choice without guessing. If you want that free one-pager, it's in the description and pinned comment. And if you want the full deep dive, including my exact test methodology, how I level match and how I document results so you can trust them, that's inside the PIANORD Academy, which you will find also the link how to join that in the description of the video. Last question, what matters more to you? The feel under your hands or how the piano sits in a band mix? Comment feel or mix and tell me what you're playing right now. See you next time.